Hey, Jermaine Lockhart here, tenor saxophonist, international recording artist. I'm so excited about this interview with Phoenix Soul.
As a recording artist with no live shows and no place to perform, how did you survive the pandemic?
Basically, I've survived the pandemic by doing recordings and doing recordings for other artists. Got paid for doing that kind of thing. And most of my musician friends and myself, we recorded from home. So we have home-based studios, and we were able to make money that way. So it was just something that I was used to doing already, and the same thing with some of my peers. You know, they were already recording from home.
Cool. So you said you recorded an album. Tell me about the album you made.
The album that we just made is called the Sunshine Album, and it was produced by George Benson. And also the other producer on there is Preston Glass. And it's a great work. We worked over that. We worked on that recording over the pandemic, and pretty successful.
For the person who doesn't have a deep knowledge of the music industry, like why should we care about these two?
hmm Well, George Benson is a 10-time Grammy Award winner. You probably know him by his song "Breezin'" and "On Broadway." And Preston Glass is a 10-time platinum record producer who's done recordings, produced for Diana Ross, Kenny G, and several other artists. So yeah, that's the great thing about this album. It was very exciting to work with those guys, as well as Ray Parker Jr., who wrote the song Ghostbusters. Um, and it's been great. You know, I've been trying to kind of do something different with the music, and that I want people to be healed and feel better than they felt when they came to the concert.
Yeah.
Getting more into the John Coltrane kind of thinking with this music. Let's take it to another level and start being healers again, like we were in the pyramid during the pyramid days. You know, the musicians were the doctors, if you will. I tell my audience this: I'm going to play to love, and I'm going to let love minister to you. And that's where I'm at with the music. You know, it's not about how many notes you can play, you know, how good you are now at this point in my career. It's about how I can help people through my music.
I love that. That's awesome, man. Well, I know the world is going to be better for it since you're back on stage, back out here spreading your message, spreading your love, using your talent. But I have to ask, when you're not doing music, how else do you spend your time?
That's a great question. I spend my time. I have a farm, so to speak. I raise animals, and I have a few gardens and things like that that I planted. And so that's what I do during my time. I spend time with my animals: goats, sheep, ducks, chickens, cows, and it's very rewarding for me. And I really think that it has an effect on my music also, because I there's a connection with nature and music somewhere in there.
Yeah.
And yes, it does. It actually put me on this journey to playing to love, you know, playing music to help people.